I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Mark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Drexler. Baylor is out there with Garnett. Then it's Kareem, and it's Bryant in at the point guard position.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Richardson the pass to Malone.
How about that? A rugged defensive play there, drawing the charge. It's something you don't often see in this event.
How about ever, Greg? I mean, guys usually defend like swinging gates, not brick walls.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Drexler outside. Here's Kobe. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Baylor. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 6. Shoots over Malone. East grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Stolen by Drexler. Richardson against Baylor. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Malone. Throws it up high.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Kobe, here we go. And Kobe throws it down hard.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Richardson. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
And Richardson's showing you why he's a two-time slam dunk champion on that one, finishing with authority.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here are the East All-Stars. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jason Kidd.
I asked him how hands-on he was planning to be, and he said, not much. He told me it's fun to coach these guys to see what I can generate out of certain matchups, but that's more the exception than the rule. I think I'll be as much of a spectator as anyone. Guys?
Thanks, David. And it's Bryant missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. Abdul-Jabbar against Malone. Here's Baylor. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Westbrook against Kobe. And Malone with the basket on the assist from Westbrook. Malone's got his second basket of the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just...
Here's Bryant, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Bryant is the total platinum level package.
2 shots.
A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And the first one, Stockton's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Bryant hits them both. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And both free throws good for Malone.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Drexler passes to Baylor. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Malone. Here's Richardson driving to the basket. And Richardson suns it in.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Stockton against Kobe. And it's the East with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's McAdoo, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. Every All-Star game, you can count on it. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And it's blocked. Malone passes to McAdoo. Malone outside. Richardson against Baylor. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 9. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
They get it again. McAdoo lays it up off the glass.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And here's the fast break. And here's Drexler outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. You got to like what Jason Richardson has done in this game.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do it...
Making a change here. Embiid's checked in. The West also making some changes. Chamberlain comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for Bryant. Garnett kicks to Drexler, and there's the pass to Baylor. Now here's Drexler. No good. That would have tied it.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Embiid, no good. Pass to Chamberlain. Over McAdoo. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Richardson attacking. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Baylor. Over Stockton. Baylor can't get it to go. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Richardson dishes to Embiid. Stockton outside. Kicks it to Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, the court awareness of Magic Johnson, coupled with his 6'9" size, make him as unique a point guard as we've ever seen, who does everything for this team.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Olajuwon's checked in for Garnett. Anthony comes in for Baylor. And it's Richmond in for Clyde Drexler. And Johnson drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
There's the drive. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
Stockton outside. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Johnson, and slam dunk by Johnson.
And I have to say the decibel level goes about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Anthony. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. That one good for two.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. McGrady outside. Passes it to Olajuwon. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Richardson against Anthony. On the wing, Johnson. Stockton passes to Richardson. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Back to Richardson. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Johnson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Johnson's got 6. Johnson's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Johnson against Richmond. Buries it from 3-point range.
Boy, Mitch Richmond, a great shooter from outside the arc. Really measures those shots well.
Johnson finds Embiid. Chamberlain with the block. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Richmond, and it's Richmond finishing it off.
Watching Richmond get up and throw it down. Yes, sir. Superb at elevating to the rack.
McAdoo, the basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the West All-Stars with possession. They trail by 1. Outside Anthony. Olajuwon with it. He's against McAdoo.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Richardson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Anthony.
Well, you got to love the game of Richardson. I mean, he's a ridiculous athlete who also scores at a very efficient clip and has really refined his skill set to go with that tremendous athleticism.
And the first one at the line is good. And Richardson drops them both. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Anthony kicks to McGrady. They get it back. Richmond for 3. The shot misses. East with the ball. 3-point lead. Weber can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Olajuwon with the block. For 3, Richmond goes back up. He lays it in. Chamberlain got 6 points.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Wade has the open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. And at the end of one, both teams
in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Weber is out there with Gervin. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Lanier in its center. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. Olajuwon trying to break free. Wade with the defensive effort. Westbrook passes to Lanier. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just...
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Tracy McGrady is out there with Richmond. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Anthony in at the 3. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And the vertical of Wade still remarkable. A high-flying two-guard who loves sending it home. I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one. Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Weber out to Wade. Back to Weber, taken away by Anthony. Gervin against McGrady. Richmond outside. From outside, off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Over to the wing. Here's Lanier, covered by Anthony. Nailed from three-point land.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
Outside Anthony. He feeds it to Olajuwon. Over Weber. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Catching up on changes for the West. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Chamberlain. Drexler comes in for Richmond. And it's Bryant in for Tracy McGrady.
Hakeem Olajuwon, a transcendent talent. Late to the game, but my, oh my, what a beast of a big man. He's certainly a guy you can build a team around.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their cheer. Garnett's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 13.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Westbrook passes to Weber. Throws it up high. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Pass to Anthony. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Stolen by Weber. And here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Free throw drops from Malone.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the West. He hits both from the stripe.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
Now here's Bryant. 17 points in the game. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Westbrook. Garnett comes over to help, and Gervin kicks to Malone. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gervin missing. And it's the West All-Stars ball. It's a 5-point game. Abdul-Jabbar. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Gervin outside, trying to find Weber. He's got it now. The shot comes out.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Drexler passes to Garnett. Malone with the steal. And Gervin kicks to Malone. Dishes to Westbrook. Gervin outside. The kick out to Westbrook from downtown. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Kobe. And the dunk by Kobe.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Here is Bryant. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end, Beal can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
From deep, Drexler. Another shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Now the pass to Drexler. Puts it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Yeah, one of the more entertaining players we've seen in the game. Clyde Drexler, the Clyde. Athleticism all over the place.
East All-Stars.
Big group substitution here for the East. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Weber. Richardson comes in for Gervin. James Harden, he's checked in for the change here. McAdoo's checked in. He's with the ball. They trail by 11. In the corner, it's Richardson. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Harden against Drexler. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Here's Stockton. Lays it up and banks it in. Stockton's got his 1st basket of the night.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Drexler. 5 points in the game. And Kareem throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Richardson. Bryant against Stockton. Bryant passes to Drexler. Outside, Beal fires from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catching fire.
Stockton passes to McAdoo. Kicks it out to Harden. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Embiid with the steal. Here's Richardson. Great D that time from Beal. And here's the West with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And it's Drexler missing. Drexler's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Harden, and he makes that one.
You know, with his hard charging style, Harden has to be able to finish through contact, and he's learned how to do that with his skill and strength. No problem for him.
Now here's Drexler. Passes it to Bryant, and stolen by Stockton. Puts up a three. The offensive rebound. Embiid kicks to Stockton. Tipped away. Pass to Richardson. 6 to shoot. The second chance effort. There's the feed to McAdoo. Kobe with the steal. And here's Drexler outside. Drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
The East making a switch. Johnson's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of...
Here is Stockton. Driving inside. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it.
Pettit, first personal foul, third team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Yeah, I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Baylor dishes to Olajuwon.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you got to love the game of Richardson. I mean, he's a ridiculous athlete who also scores at a very efficient clip and has really refined his skill set to go with that tremendous athleticism.
Richmond, he's checked in for Clyde Drexler.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
McGrady against Stockton. Launches a three. A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the East All-Stars. Here's Richardson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Olajuwon, after Magic Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's got ideal position inside. I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Embiid drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Richardson against Baylor. Richmond for three. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Baylor against Harden. It's tipped. Embiid with the steal, and they're on the break. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And here they come. Here's Baylor. No good on the triple. Johnson, the pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Stockton against McGrady. Releases. And it falls over the rim and in. McGrady's got 6. And here's the East. It's a 14-point game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Pettit. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter. Pettit is one of the all-time greats at just battling for position and turning those misses into makes.
Substitution on the court.
Johnson, the pass to Lanier. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Stockton. Richardson for 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the West All-Stars riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The West putting on a show in that first half. And that's exactly what the All-Star Game is all about. So much talent on the floor for the Western Conference this year, and they're putting it all to use. The East in danger of getting their doors blown off if they don't turn things around in a big way in the second half.
Well, the West are not playing around. They come here to win this thing. They're hitting their shots and playing with real enthusiasm. East better step it up, or this gap is only going to grow in the second half.
A little physicality from the East could go a long way. They've got a challenge shot, and then those stops will give them a chance to steal the lead.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
McAdoo out there at Malone. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Richardson. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Now here's Drexler. Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Westbrook kicks to Johnson. The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to McAdoo. On the wing, Jason Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Baylor.
Richardson taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Richardson drops them both. Kobe with it. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Malone with the block.
How about the quick stare by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And it's Malone finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Westbrook with the block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there, too.
And they're able to recover. Johnson kicks to Westbrook. He takes it in and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. And it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Down low, here's Baylor, and the dunk by Baylor.
An explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with a strong move.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Drexler. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight. And, you know, the timing from Malone, impeccable. Really good awareness, too. Knows exactly when to rise for that alley-oop.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's...
East All-Stars on defense. Outside Baylor. It's tipped. Outside, Kobe. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Drexler. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Hot pass to Bryant. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. That's good from Richardson. And Richardson drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And the basket by Kobe.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Weber, he's checked in for Malone. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Richardson. And so Bryant will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Leading by 5. Passes it to Garnett. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Outside Baylor. It's stolen by Wade. Johnson left side with the drive. The shot misses. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Garnett dishes to Drexler. He kicks it to Baylor. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. Goes up on the block. Excellent D from Wade. Here are the East All-Stars. They're on a 17-7 run. And the shot goes in. McAdoo's got 12 points in the game.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Westbrook with the block. And he gets it back. They retain possession.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a three-point game. Kobe can't get that one to fall.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Drexler. He's got 8 and finished off by Drexler.
Much respect for the bounce of Drexler. I mean, this guy knows how to get up and throw it down with flair.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The free throw drops for Drexler. And here's Westbrook. He's got 9.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Feeds to Baylor. That's tipped. Wade against Drexler. Here's Weber. Taken away by Anthony. Shot from the top of the key. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Garnett's got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Timeout called. Garnett's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Westbrook. Gervin outside. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 12, and he's able to get it back. Goes back up. Gervin pulls it in. Wade outside. Now the dish to McAdoo. And Baylor with the block.
Hold on. Bob
Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Chamberlain's checked in for the West. McGrady comes in for Kobe.
Substitution on the court.
Anthony against Weber. Anthony, the pass to Chamberlain. Lets it fly from 18. Great positioning on the putback. Chamberlain got 8 points.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Embiid. Outside Anthony. Kicks it to McGrady. Pass to Baylor. Shot clock at 6 for 3. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Westbrook, here we go. Chamberlain with the rebound. Weber's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And the dunk by Baylor.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Gervin outside. Out to Wade. Got a piece of it. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Stockton's checked in for Russell Westbrook. The West All-Stars making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Wade's gone 1 of 4 so far. McGrady passes to Baylor. Here's Pettit. Oh, what a dunk! He went between the legs.
Now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Beal from long range. Here's Chamberlain. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, right there, on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Wade with the block.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the 2-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
And how about Weber there, rising up for the alley-oop. Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
Here's McGrady after Chris Webber scored. McGrady kicks to Beal. Fires for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite 2-guard who is also a clutch performer.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Harden's checked in, and West also making a switch. Richmond's checked in, and it's tied up with that one. Now Beal. Richmond outside. It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Harden.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
The West All-Stars have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Richardson, he's checked in for the East. And he nails the 3rd.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Beal gets a wide open look. Second shot opportunity, and it's denied.
Denying shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
.157 left in the 3rd quarter. Stockton passes to Richardson. Outside for Stockton. Here's Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air, and when that happens, you're at his mercy.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one at the line is good. Malone's checked in for Embiid, and he makes both free throws. And so here are the West All-Stars. At one point, they led by 16. Here is Richmond. 8 points for him. Pass to Chamberlain. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Chamberlain got 6 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such a plum. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
Outside, Beal. And the pass to Pettit. It's blocked. Here's the break. Richardson gets a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Richardson's got 28 points for the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And it's McGrady that time on the assist from Beal. McGrady's got 11 points.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Here's Stockton. Malone dishes to Weber, and Weber throws it down.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Here's Pettit. He's got 6. Back to McGrady. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. Now, here is McGrady. Here's Pettit. Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Stockton. Here's Richardson. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And do not go away. A few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. They've got Tracy McGrady. He's out there with Drexler. Bradley Beal is out there with Olajuwon. And it's Pettit in at the power forward position. And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Malone, no luck. Here's West now. Drexler passes to McGrady. The three. And Clyde Drexler hits from deep. And now it's a three-point West All-Star lead.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Beal with the block. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden.
Third personal foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Foul.
The East making a switch.
Substitution.
McAdoo's checked in.
Substitution
The
on the
West
court.
All-Stars making a switch here. Now, here is McGrady. Stolen by Stockton. And they're pushing it up. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Richardson. Richardson against Bryant. Driving to the basket. And Kobe throws it down.
Yeah, I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like, I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more. Highlight reel dunk. And that one certainly qualifies.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And Kobe throws it down hard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Hits the three-point bomb.
You've got to close out on Stockton now. He's a deadly three-point shooter and has textbook form.
Pass to Drexler. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
From deep three-point range, a shot by McGrady, no good.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Anthony's checked in for Tracy McGrady. For three, Richardson. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. From deep, Drexler. Johnson with the block. Here's Westbrook to the paint. Richardson. Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Anthony, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical, length, size, touch, unguardable inside. You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Baylor's checked in. Drexler.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Back to Richardson. He dishes it to Westbrook. Poked away. Pass to Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
Russell Westbrook.
It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. And that one falls for Westbrook.
Hey, making history is part of Russell Westbrook's DNA. Remember when he averaged a triple-double for 3 seasons in a row?
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. Kobe with it. Outside Baylor. And here's Drexler.
Defensive foul. Moses Malone. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Garnett. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And Abdul-Jabbar makes alley-oops look easy, effortless. Throw it his way, and he uses that long reach, a nice bounce to slam it home.
Here's McAdoo. It's rebounded by the West. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Drexler outside. Tries again. Baylor can't get it to go.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Knocked away. And the West All-Stars have possession. Clock at 6. To the inside. And Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, defensively, this is a mismatch. No contest. Jabbar with his length at the rim, forget about it.
Richardson, no luck. Drexler against Johnson. Drexler drives in. That one, no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Here's Richardson. Malone right side. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And McAdoo kicks to Johnson. Drexler with it. Westbrook picks him up. And here's Kobe for three. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Drexler. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. And yes, it's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
Drexler, and finished off by Drexler.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Westbrook passes to Johnson. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Abdul-Jabbar. And another shot. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points in just the second half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
That's good from Richardson. Chamberlain's checked in for the West. And Richardson drops them both. And the West All-Stars have possession. Pass to Garnett. Over McAdoo. And Garnett misses. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Westbrook's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Bryant against Westbrook. For the 3. Bryant can't get it to go.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Deflects the pass. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Just been really inefficient. 5 turnovers. You know, it's as if he's playing for the other team.
Now Johnson. Outside Westbrook. Back to Johnson. Kobe against Westbrook. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time.
Third personal foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Johnson. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's blocked by Kobe. He kicks to Drexler. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
McAdoo inside, guarded by Garnett. Right side Westbrook. Here's Malone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
4th personal foul.
It's on Kevin Garnett. Free throw drops from Malone. Stockton's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And both free throws good for Malone.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet.
Richardson.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Drexler passes to Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
Timeout called. And here are the East All-Stars now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Stockton against Kobe. Stockton dishes to Johnson. Back to Stockton. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson outside. Takes a 3. Good work defensively by Baylor. And he drives in, and Baylor throws it down.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Richardson drops them both.
Yeah, nice there. He does not waste those opportunities, just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Kobe against Stockton. Outside, Kobe. Here's Chamberlain. Malone with the block. Richardson against Baylor. Garnett with the block.
Cannot forget about the defense of Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Now here's Garnett. And it's sent back by McAdoo. That's tipped and stolen by Stockton. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And this is where you see the magic in Irvin Johnson, an incredible performer in the clutch.
1:02 left in the game. Bryant looking over the floor. Down low, Garnett. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Chamberlain. Kobe against Stockton. Shot clock at 6. Richardson kicks to Stockton. The pass to Johnson, and stolen by Chamberlain.
Magic Johnson.
A timeout call by the West All-Stars. They're behind by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth. And stolen by Malone. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Kobe passes to Chamberlain. From deep, Drexler. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent
across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.